One of the best ways to learn about thoroughbreds is to talk to people that have had thoroughbreds before. And Lindsay not only has helped me with some of the thoroughbreds that I've had here at Copperline, but she also has her own off-the-track thoroughbred. So I just want to ask you a few questions about how that journey has been for you. So first of all, how long have you had Noah for?
So I've had Noah since he was a 4-year-old, and he's turning 10 this year, so almost 6 years.
And when you purchased him, what were your goals for that? How was that relationship supposed to develop?
Yeah, so when I purchased him, I was not looking for a horse and he was not for sale. It just kind of happened naturally, and I'm very thankful for that. And so I was looking for something young, my next horse, because I wasn't looking at the time. But when I was thinking ahead to what I might want to get next, I was looking for something young, something athletic, something that had a lot of personality, that I could build a relationship with and not just do competitions.
And in terms of competing, what sport were you considering doing it?
Eventing. So I was eventing at the time, and it turned out that he was quite the natural at it. So it was a great partnership.
And then there's been some highs and lows along the way with you and your horse. So can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, so the highs, he started out really fantastic. You know, we did the 5-year-old young event horse championships. So we had the first couple of years was just nothing but highs. And then unfortunately, we had a few complications along the way. We found out he had some arthritis. So we had to have a surgery to go in and help that. And he's had a few, some gastric ulcers that have come back a few times. So we've been struggling with that as well.
So Lindsay, you originally had this intention with Noah of, taking him up through the levels of eventing. And as you've gone through some of the ups and downs of this journey, you've had moments where you've had to pivot for months and maybe even years at a time and go in another direction. And I've been really impressed with your journey in the groundwork, teaching Liberty training. Can you speak a little bit about that and how that felt to go in a different direction with him? Did it feel like a failure or did it feel like a new win?
Yeah, so when I came here 4 years ago, it was just a whole new world opened up. The groundwork that was incorporated into the riding, into the everyday, it was definitely something that I had been missing, and I really enjoyed starting it. And so with him, it would just putting him in the round pen and letting him be free and me being in there without any agenda. I didn't realize how much I was going to enjoy that. And I did. And so with our ups and downs, we've gone back to Liberty at first it started as a backup, right? When we couldn't do the things that we had planned on doing, we're like, great, we can go play in the round pen. And then it turned into something that we want to do every single day. He loves it. I love doing it. And I kind of just thought, well, this is the horse I have right now, and I'm going to make the best of what we've got.
It's really special to see Lindsay work in the round pen with a horse. I see the horse's eyes light up. I see Lindsay's eyes light up. Lindsay, maybe you can talk us through some of the things in the round pen that you've taught your horse.
Yeah, so my first thing that we taught him was just to come at the whistle, which on the first time it happened, I was like, this is the greatest day ever. This is the coolest thing ever. And from there, we just kept on going. So he can go around barrels. He can find a place marker on the ground to stand on. He knows how to spin in a circle away from me. His newest trick is that I can stand behind him and he can back up towards me. Yeah, just a lot of fun things that we can do every day that aren't necessarily a big task.
It has been really special to watch your journey with him. My last question is, what is your advice for somebody that's brand new to owning a thoroughbred? They've just picked a horse up and they're just arriving home. What are you going to say to them?
I would say, look at the horse you have and see that horse for who he is or who she is. Not every horse is going to have the same path, the same journey. Not every horse you get is going to go the way that you want it to go. And just like people, each horse has a specific area in their life that they usually thrive in. So I think working with what you have and learning to see everything as an opportunity.
Lindsay is passionate about her off-the-track thoroughbred. I've been passionate about mine. If you have an off-the-track thoroughbred and you want to learn more, please check out my masterclass at NF+.